the saying knowledge is power is flawed, for reasons being that knowledge is only power if it's applied into your daily life. Otherwise, it's just taking up storage, collecting dust in your brain, weighing you down. There are two seasons in our lives. There's the learning season, and then there's the application season. So the first season, like in a video game, there's different waves in a video game. It's the same concept, just different words. The first season is where you're first figuring out life's challenge that it's trying to show you. You have to be cognizant enough to be and mindful enough to actually see that. Next, once you figure out what the challenge is, you have to go about figuring out how you can solve the challenge, overcome the challenge. And then once you figure out how to overcome the challenge, then you change seasons. You have to remember to change seasons. And you change into the season of application by means of the first step in the season of application is figuring out a way on how you can implement your solution that you found to the challenge. And then you have to go about figuring out what it is that challenge was meant to teach you. And then you have to go about executing it consistently in order to progress to the next level. The reason I say this is because if all you do is learn and you don't go into application stage, you're just going to end up with a bunch of useful knowledge, but it's not going to do much for you because it's just sitting there laying stagnant, laying dormant in your brain, just weighing you down. Versus vice versa, if all you're doing is applying this specific knowledge that you just learned into your daily life, but not actually learning more, all you're going to be doing is going in a hamster wheel of just implementing the exact same life lessons that you learned, and you're not really going to grow. You're just going to stay at the level you're at because you're simply applying the exact same things on repetition, repetitive motion. You're not really going anywhere. So it's very important that you understand that while some seasons may feel more challenging, those are the challenging seasons. Those are the seasons where you're meant to learn. And then once you learn, you figure out what it is it was meant to teach you, then you have to go into the application stage where you go and apply what you learned into your life. So this way you're not going in a hamster wheel. You're not just learning and gaining knowledge. You're not just applying the same knowledge that you just learned over and over again without actually learning more. You're progressing step by step. You're going up steps. And if you're consistent with it, you'll find yourself at the top of the ladder before you know it.